What can I say about 007 Skyfall other than it wasn't that great? I thought it was going to get at least a 7 out of 10, and it ended up getting a 6 out of 10. From start to finish, the movie had its moments, sure, but I cannot honestly give it the 7 I estimated. A 6 will do just fine. They really did a number on James in this film, starting with killing him. That's no spoiler, it's in every trailer. MI6 is just a mess in this movie, and it's all thanks to M. This film was about Bond losing his trust in her, but it was ridiculous how they played it out. Bond really isn't himself, and it features the worst villain in Bond history. Don't even get me started on Q. This movie fell too far back into the days of old, where Bond is all work and no play, really. But for those who want action, Askin Bond, or rather Daniel Craig, will deliver. This movie can get confusing at times, and it is much darker than any other Bond film before, as I illustrate by the darkness in my room. It's like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 dark. That dark. As far as use in the IMAX, this is the first time I've been actually able to say I felt like part of the movie. But that said, I couldn't help but notice the blur in the action sequences, and you can't blame my IMAX theater for that, because they use top-of-the-line DLP cinema digital technology. The sound quality wasn't great either, but the IMAX surround did give what sound there was, that special something only IMAX can deliver, and yes, it was very loud. Alright, I'm going to go into a couple of spoilers here. Like I said, they did a number on James, but they also went back to his childhood home at the end of the movie. MI6 is ending in the movie pretty much. It was all a mess. And MI6 doesn't end up ending at the very end. It continues on, but they kill off M. And I knew this film was about Bond losing her trust in her, but it was ridiculous to kill her off. And the idea to have Craig make Bond look like a drunk after he's shot in the very beginning, it didn't work in my opinion. Like I said, fell too far back into the days of old. I mean, at the end they say Bond will return, but I don't know how they're going to come back from a disaster like this. I've there have been a couple of the old Bond movies I didn't like, but I've liked a majority of them, and I liked the new ones from Die Another Day to the other two with Daniel Craig, especially the first one. The last one was decent, only decent too, but oh, I remember the Daniel Craig version of Casino Royale. That was like wonderful. To me, Die Another Day is still the best Bond movie. And he's the just best Bond in there. I mean, there wasn't even any girl action in this movie. So I honestly can't recommend seeing it more than once. And will this be a movie I buy? No. Will this movie be a movie I'll recommend? Only really if you want to see action. If you're a hardcore Bond guy and you want some action, go see this, but you're not gonna get that much satisfaction. Sorry.